here on Round Glass Living. Today, we'll be experiencing mindfulness together. And we probably all need a bit of mindfulness and a bit of calm with everything that's going on in the world. One of the images that the Buddha used for the troubles of the world is the wind. The worldly winds blow through. They blow through our lives individually, and they blow through the world collectively. We just see it on the news. Violence, war, danger, and also, don't forget, disease. All of these forces affect the world, and we're part of the world. They affect us. So how can we respond? I have a question. How does a mountain respond in the middle of a storm? Play with that image, hold that image. We're going to be using the image of a mountain in this session to connect with our strength, particularly when we feel anxious or afraid. Perhaps you have a favorite mountain, or there's somewhere in the mountains that you like to walk. Use that image, or you could just imagine something if you don't have anywhere like that. We're going to use an image of a mountain that speaks to you in the practice today. Okay, so in order to feel like a mountain, let's see if we can sit like a mountain. So however you're sitting, we want a firm base. The way that a mountain is rooted. A mountain rises up from the earth. It's part of the earth. So I'm sitting on a chair, feeling the feet on the floor. That's a good starting point. Firm base. So the weight of the body rests down onto the support. Let's just take a breath. Let's just breathe deeply now. Let's really overdo it and let it go and just feel the body settling. You might want to do that with your eyes closed now. Closing your eyes, taking a deep breath. Just let it all go, let really settling down on your support. So breathing and noticing the out-breath. On the out-breath, feeling the body resting down, letting go, releasing, settling. And then noticing the in-breath, noticing the breath rising up. Let's again take a deeper breath. Feeling the breath flowing into the body rises up and chest opens out. And in that way, we can feel the whole height of the body, yes? So a mountain rests, grows out of the earth. It's really part of the earth, but it's also very high. And it's sturdy despite its height, or with its height. Breath flowing in, breath flowing out, letting the body settle. Letting the body rise on the in-breath. Settle on the out-breath. Just let the chest be open so we feel the whole width and girth of the rib cage. The whole girth of the middle part of the body. That's our core. That's our center. Now, strength comes from the core, the heart of the mountain. And a mountain has this tremendous sense of dignity. So as we hold our body, imagining or sensing or feeling that the body expresses dignity. We sit with dignity. Take our place on the earth. We have every right to be here on the earth, to feel what we feel, to think what we think, to have our life. Worthy of love, worthy of respect. Filled with dignity. Like a mountain. And imagine a mountain, or remember, recall what it's like to see that mountain from a distance. Its place on the landscape, and how it is to approach it, to be amid the mountains, on the mountainside, the foothills or the slopes. A mountain is vast, unmoving, unshakable, dignified. So feeling the body, feeling what's at the core of the belly. The core of our torso. Something stable, something rock-like. And as we sit with a sense of the body's strength and stability, we notice that we're breathing. Just feel the gentle flow of the breathing, the breath flowing in, the breath flowing out. Rising, settling. So, really sensing the breath and imagining the wind blowing on the mountainside. Rippling through the trees, through the vegetation, branches swaying as the wind blows. Even though a great storm might blow on the mountainside, the mountain will remain standing. The trees and branches will be supported by the mountain. The mountain holds strong. The body contains a deeper source of strength than our thoughts, even deeper than our feelings. So, sensing this mountain, imagining it, feeling the body is like a mountain rising up. The breath is like the wind on the mountainside. And the mountain peak rises into the sky, into the clean blue air. Which extends in all directions, above, expanding to infinite heights, and all around. The sky spreads around the mountain. Mind is like the sky, open, expansive, unobstructed. So we sit, grounded, like the mountain. Moving, like the wind. Open, like the sky. and staying with those elements of our experience. Grounded, stable, strong. And as we sit like this, have a sense of allowing thoughts, allowing feelings, emotions, anything that's there. We allow it to come and sit beside us. Maybe something comes. Maybe nothing. Whatever it is, we have the stability, the strength, unshakability of the mountain. We can just come back to the feet on the floor, the bottom on the chair, the steady flow of the breath in the body. This is my time on earth. I am worthy of love and respect. You just say that to yourself. This is my time on earth. I am worthy of love and respect. Body like a mountain. Breath like the wind. Mind like the sky. And starting to make a transition, just moving the body a little, rolling our shoulders, moving our fingers, our toes, and gradually bringing the practice to a close. So many images came of mountains, someone's saying here, came up for me. The feeling of reaching the peak was awesome. Wonder if there are any benefits of meditating on top of a mountain, at its base, or within view of one, to experience its greatness from different perspectives, to be in nature with sounds and smells. Well, yes, going to places really does, and being in nature does put us in contact with those things so much more direct than imagining them. It feeds the imagination. It's lovely that the practice has stimulated that thought in you. That you'd like to go into the mountain, but just remember that the thing that took you there was the power of the imagination and our ability to evoke all of that in our minds. That's the power of meditation. So I don't know what came up for you. It may have been that simply that evocation of the mountain. Sometimes when we sit like that, just with a sense of allowing openness, here I am, stable, but let things emerge, that invitation for things to emerge, then difficult experiences emerge, difficult thoughts, difficult feelings. And that's in a way part of the point of approaching a practice like that we contact our core. Now, I've had my own difficulties over the years, things, bereavements and heartbreaks, failures, all that sort of thing. I don't think I'm particularly hard done by. These are part of everyone's life. They're inevitable. The world we inhabit is unstable, and it's really important to remember that we're doing things for stress management and so on. But the world is inherently stressful, in inverted commas. So then the question is, how can we contact our own resilience and stability? And, the meditation was exploring that, was using the imagination to take us beyond our immediate experience, to use the elements, earth, air, space, and those things, they touch something in ourselves. So if the practice touched something in you, just try and feel in contact with those qualities through the day, the sense of solidity, of flow, expansion. And maybe when you feel anxious, come back to that mountain. So we're going to finish with with some lines from the Buddha. Now, this is from a wonderful collection of sort of sayings, aphorisms, that's the thing, called the Dhammapada. And this one goes like this. He talks about a mountain. One who lives with his senses well controlled, moderate in his food and drink, will not be overthrown, any more than the wind can overthrow a rocky mountain. So that's the Buddha playing with the same image, the image of a mountain. Well, thank you so much for sharing this time. We would love you to continue to explore your meditation practice with us. We really value your presence. And we do this because we believe that this is such an important part in everyone's day. You can check out our daily live meditations at roundglass.com or on the Round Glass Living app. Have a great day. Have a great day and be like a mountain.